Welcome back to Redline Rebel, the home of bold reviews, future-ready machines, and the cars that are about to change the streets forever. Today, we're diving into something big, something exciting, and something that might just redefine family travel in India and beyond. Yes, I'm talking about the upcoming Maruti Suzuki MPV electric car, Suzuki's bold step into the fully electric people mover segment. If you're curious about what the future of electric family mobility looks like, stay locked in, because what you're about to hear will surprise you. So imagine this for a moment, an MPV that is not only practical, spacious, and family-friendly, but also fully electric, silent, smooth, and packed with new-age features. That's exactly what Maruti Suzuki is shaping with its new electric MPV. This isn't just another this is Suzuki entering a segment where it knows most people need reliability, comfort, and low running cost, things electric cars are already good at, but Suzuki wants to push them even further. Now, let's start with the design. Suzuki seems to be going for a modern but robust look. Think strong shoulder lines, clean LED lighting, and a front that doesn't scream for attention but makes you appreciate the simplicity of the future. Electric MPVs often look either too futuristic or too plain, but Maruti is aiming for a perfect balance. A tall stance, a wider cabin, sliding rear doors in some variants, and a flat floor, everything designed to make family trips comfortable and easy. The aerodynamics will also be optimized, helping increase the range, which is the #1 concern for most buyers. Speaking of range, this is where Suzuki is expected to make a strong impact. The Maruti Suzuki MPV Electric could offer a battery pack somewhere around 50 to 60 kilowatt-hours, giving an estimated range between 350 to 420 kilometers on a single charge. For an MPV, that's impressive. And knowing Suzuki's obsession with efficiency, we can expect regenerative braking, eco-driving modes, and a lightweight construction that squeezes the maximum distance out of every charge. Fast charging capability is also expected, meaning 20 to 80% charge in roughly 35 to 45 minutes if plugged into a DC fast charger. But what about performance? EVs are known for instant torque, and this MPV is no exception. Don't expect sports car speed, but you can absolutely expect a smooth, powerful, and confident drive even with a car full of passengers. The electric motor could deliver around 120 to 150 horsepower, which is more than enough for city runs and highway trips. And because electric motors make zero noise, the cabin environment becomes incredibly peaceful, something every family would appreciate. Inside the cabin, Maruti is planning something very different from their traditional design language. Expect a large touchscreen at the center, wireless smartphone connectivity, a digital instrument cluster, climate control, and multiple charging ports. The MPV layout means 3 rows of seats, with adjustable configurations for luggage and passengers. Suzuki knows Indian families love space, comfort, and practicality, so the interior needs to tick all the boxes. And with electric powertrains, the flat floor gives more legroom and better movement inside the car. In terms of safety, Suzuki is working on upgrading its entire lineup. So for this electric MPV, expect features like multiple airbags, ABS with EBD, traction control, stability control, hill hold assist, rear camera with sensors, and possibly adders in the top variant of features like lane assist, emergency braking, blind spot monitor, and adaptive cruise control. These systems may not be standard, but they could be offered, especially since the competition is moving in that direction. Now you might be wondering, what about the price? Well, pricing is where Suzuki knows how to win the game. Reports suggest that this MPV could be priced competitively around 20 to 25 lakh rupees in India. That's aggressive, especially for a full-sized electric MPV. If Suzuki actually launches it anywhere in that range, it will shake the entire market, forcing other brands to rethink their pricing strategies. And with Maruti's massive service network, low maintenance cost, and strong brand trust, this MPV could become one of the best-selling electric family cars in the country. Charging infrastructure is growing rapidly in India. Highways, malls, offices, societies charging points are becoming more common. And with home charging, most people won't even need public chargers for daily use. Plug it in at night and wake up to a full battery every morning. That's the convenience Maruti wants to multiply. Now let's talk about why this car actually matters. For years, electric vehicles were seen as expensive, impractical, or too niche. But an MPV? That brings us into the world of people who really need large cars for families, corporate fleets, ride-sharing, long-distance groups, and daily commuters. When Maruti Suzuki brings an electric MPV, it signals the beginning of mainstream electric family mobility. This is the future of Indian roads: clean, efficient, powerful, silent, and smart. And Maruti Suzuki is finally joining the race with a car that is built not for luxury buyers, but for everyday people. For families who want more space, more comfort, and fewer fuel bills. And trust me, when Suzuki steps in, the market reacts. If you're excited to see what this MPV looks like at launch, hit that like button, subscribe to Redline Rebel, and share this video with someone who loves cars or is planning to buy a family vehicle soon. Let me know in the comments, would you buy a full electric MPV from Maruti Suzuki? Or would you wait for something like an electric Innova or Ertiga F?